More than a dozen Americans are in quarantine in Omaha as doctors monitor for symptoms of hantavirus. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Cornell.
I'm Bill Shamer. The passengers from MV Hondia's cruise ship arrived this morning. Here's what we know so far. Most of the passengers are in quarantine in Omaha. One tested positive and is in the Metro's biocontainment unit. 2 others have been taken to a biocontainment unit in Atlanta.
KETV Newswatch 7's Maddie Augustine joins us live now from the University of Nebraska Medical Center campus with what local and federal doctors are saying. Maddie.
Yeah, Julie, Bill, 15 of those passengers are now staying here at the country's only national quarantine unit. That unit is inside the Davis Global Center, which is right behind me here on the University of Nebraska Medical Center's campus. The CDC says all of those passengers will stay here for at least a few days. Safely landing at Eppley Airfield early Monday morning, 16 Americans were greeted by a convoy of medical professionals. One person was taken straight to the biocontainment unit on UNMC's campus. Doctors say they received a mild positive test for hantavirus while still on the cruise ship.
We assessed that individual. They are doing well, actually. They currently do not have any symptoms.
The other 15 are now in the national quarantine unit.
The 15 that were welcomed here were in good shape. They were in good spirits. They definitely were tired and needed some rest, so we did a quick assessment. We brought them into the unit. Very smooth and successful, safe transfer.
Doctors say those in quarantine will undergo a series of assessments and be monitored for symptoms twice a day.
Fever, headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, muscle aches, generalized kind of malaise.
The CDC says the hantavirus's typical incubation period is 42 days.
Day 1 was your last known contact with, someone at risk or someone who was infected.
Each passenger has the option to stay or go home to complete quarantine after the initial assessment phase is complete, according to the CDC. Officials say multiple things have to be considered on an individual basis. First, if the person is still symptom-free and if the proper structures and support exist.
Making sure that they can be able to isolate in a separate part of structure from anybody else, make sure that they can contact their health department, get tested if necessary if they develop symptoms, or if they need a higher level of medical care, that's available to them.
While doctors acknowledge this strain of hantavirus can be transmitted from person to person, they say data shows it requires very close contact and typically happens when a person is symptomatic.
The risk to the general public for those patients who are here, even if they were to become symptomatic, is very, very minimal to none.
You just heard it. And again, both local and federal health officials are emphasizing that the risk of hantavirus to the general public is very low. If one of the 15 people currently in the national quarantine unit chooses to go home, the CDC says there is a structure and system in place to ensure no one poses a public health threat. Back to you.
We heard that multiple times today, Maddie. Thank you.